Well, Kevin Feige, he's now overseen everything, and well, we talked about that last week, but now, how about that Daredevil? It goes without saying that that's the best Marvel TV series, right? We can all agree on that.
Oh yeah,
Daredevil,
yeah,
nobody's gonna
Yeah.
argue that. So what's the rumor saying, Mitch?
right. Well, it's saying that it's not just Daredevil, but it's obviously he's the biggest one.
Yeah.
But it's looking like Feige wants like what people are saying. The main ones are Daredevil and Jessica Jones to at least be supporting characters. Now, I can't imagine they'd keep Daredevil as a supporting character for long, if that's the case. Because why would you not do season 4 of all things, especially with that cliffhanger? But that's a big thing. Man. I think you're probably looking at like Bernthal as well, and like at least Kingpin.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like you don't need to necessarily do a season 4, but let's say if you put Daredevil on Disney Plus, because you're gonna have Blade and Moon Knight already on there, because Blade's obviously gonna be on Disney Plus with his film and everything.
Well, that's if it's a movie or a show.
True, because they're still kind of like. So why wouldn't you do maybe soft reboot? Like you keep everything in continuity, but you call it Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, or something. A subtitle, and just pick up years after that cliffhanger, which then you can kind of retool it and retell it and bring in, Bullseye and everything.
I mean, do you have to go years after? Can you just like Incredible Hulk it? Like, just have flashbacks?
Yeah, true, exactly, yeah. So...
Like, luckily they can sit there and... Because of the fact that the Netflix shows had very small and subtle references to the overarching world of the MCU, it's not that hard to be able to actually bring them in to what they're going to be eventually coming back to. I'm just really upset and sad because my two favorite people, mind you, yes, Daredevil was the more superior TV show out of all of them, but my two favorite characters are Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and they're the ones that it seems like we're not hearing anything about.
I was gonna say it's not done that those two are gone.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Mike Coulter has got a show on was it CBS at the minute.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, he's got a new
and
show.
Obviously, like Henwick's looking at the Matrix 4.
Oh yeah.
So like, I wouldn't count it out.
I mean,
completely. It's possibly they could always come back, but
like
it's more likely everyone else but those two at the minute.
Yeah. I mean, can we agree on this? The best episodes of both shows were when they crossed over with each other, right?
Yeah.
So I could see Feige being like, no, we'll salvage this. Let's just do a Disney Plus Heroes for Hire series.
Yes, please.
Or put it on Hulu or FX because he's going to be overseeing it. Give us 6 to 8 episodes. Have Kevin Feige put his touch on it, which means, just he could make that work. And I think these shows were vital. Like, if you didn't have these shows and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who knows if Marvel would have saw the writing on the wall for being like, wow, these can be successful if it's not films, right? Like, because that was the whole thing, to test the waters for streaming and TV, so...
Yeah. Especially the Netflix shows. Like, mind you, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a huge following, but a lot of people wouldn't give it the time of day, while a Netflix show that you can binge watch in a sitting... A lot of people jumped on it, and the fact that they would go back and rewatch it to be like, oh, well, I just binge watched it. How about I rewatch it and see if I missed something? So there's a lot that we have to do thanks to the Netflix shows, because without them, we wouldn't have Cloak and Dagger, we wouldn't have Runaways, we wouldn't have.
They were the sacrificial goats to figure out the streaming side. It's unfortunate, but there's no way Kevin Feige looks at the response that some of those characters got and goes, you know what? Let's just not use them. Like, imagine Moon Knight when he shows up in New York, and then there's your episode where Daredevil shows up alongside of him, to kind of give people that, and you're like, yeah, okay, this is it. Like, I don't see a world where that doesn't happen. It's just, it's too...
I mean, I got it on good authority that Feige really liked Cox's Daredevil.
Oh, everybody liked Cox's Daredevil.
And that entire show. So it's kind of like... Even if they have to soft reboot them because like Netflix won't give them the back catalogue back, which I think is the biggest thing at the minute, you're more than likely still going to get the actors back at least.
Yep.
So it'll be some way, shape, or form. But
yeah, exactly.
Come on, Charlie Cox in general is just an amazing person as well. Like when we got to meet him at Boston Comic Con for free, he got into a lot of deep doo doo with his agency because free selfies and he talked to every single person that was in line with him.
Like, despite the long lines, he was like, no, no, no. I talk to everybody and take pictures and everything. And his agents were, like, just staring at him because he was like, no, he loves this. And, like, he was so into it. So I think he has that perfect PR behind him, too. Like, he's never done anything terrible. Like, he's a good focal point. He's done things with charities. Like, that's the Kevin Feige wants him in the fold, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Plus, if Feige says no, he's just going to chase him down the hallway. Like,
oh no!
I bet there's a long hallway to Feige's office as well, so you've got to be sweating a little bit.
Could you imagine Marvel Studios behind a hallway fight? Oh Lord,
that'd be nuts.
Just,
on a Disney Plus budget, like.
Oh.
I bet you they like have cameras throughout the entirety of Kevin Feige's hall, and
waiting for Charlie Cox.
Just waiting for Charlie Cox, and he'd be like, it's just him at the end, and he says, "Go," and just swarms of people just randomly start coming out of nowhere, and he's like,
What was that biker gang that he beat up in the show?
Dogs of Hell or something like that?
Hounds of Hell or something? Something
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, Kevin Feige, bring in Charlie Cox to do more stairway and hallway fights, please.
Yes.
I wouldn't get your hopes for Shield either. I can't imagine that one carrying over.
No, Shield is done. I mean, they've shot the final season. They're wrapping that up.
The fact that they thought 3 seasons ago was their final season.
Coulson will be back to some degree in something, I sense, but that's about it. So. Yeah, we'll talk more about Daredevil, though, in the future.